Good morning, everybody. This is the First Alert Desk. As always, want to make sure you are caught up on the headlines, making the news on this Monday. We're having a marvelous Monday. I hope you guys are as well. Of course, we are on Facebook if you're watching on the Atlanta News First Facebook page, or if you're watching on my Lana Harris News Facebook page. I should be able to see your comment. Be sure to say hello. Any questions, comments, concerns, I'll try to address them as we move through this. Got some interesting developments going today, lots of stories that we're watching for you. So let's jump right in to our list. The first one was a story that you probably saw if you were watching Atlanta News First in the morning show, because we covered this. We had Rebecca Schramm out there. Unfortunately, there's another gas station shooting. And, I think we can all agree that nobody should have to be terrified pumping gas in their community, but a lot of people are rightfully upset and kind of worried after another gas station shooting. So here's some video from the scene. This actually happened on Sunday, and here's what we know from police. Okay, this happened at Jimmy Carter and Peachtree Industrial Boulevards. Now, we're told the argument happened around 12:40 yesterday afternoon. That's what it was. It started as an argument that turned into a shootout, and the aftermath is pretty alarming. As this video rolls, you'll see several bullet holes at the pump and in a nearby building, and shattered glass just all over the ground. So police had the gas station taped off with evidence markers all morning. Crime scene techs took pictures and processed the scene, and unfortunately and tragically, officers found a man who was dead on the ground in the back of the gas station, and he had been shot more than once. So police have not identified him yet, but we have reached out for an update. Investigators, again, believe it was an argument at the gas pump that led to this. You can only imagine what that was like for the other people filling up their tanks. Again, 12:40 in the afternoon yesterday, Sunday. Now, we talked with customers who say people are just too quick to reach for their gun, and he just chooses not to engage. If there's anything wrong, he just, drives along. But there are surveillance cameras out there. So police are asking anybody with information, or maybe you saw something or you heard something, to give them a call so they can get to the bottom of who did this. All right, checking in on Facebook, Michael Baxter. Good morning to you as always. Nestle, Jimmy, Barbara, Oscar, good morning to you all. Happy Monday. Glad you guys could be here with us. The next story is pretty alarming. Did another one come out? I didn't see another one. Just looking for you guys on Facebook. The next story is pretty alarming. We also talked about this morning. A man who has spent years trying to run for office and find his way into Georgia politics is now behind bars, okay? He is facing a long list of charges, including kidnapping. So here he is on your screen here. His name is Zephaniah Dwayne Baker. He was arrested early Sunday morning in Columbus. Local law enforcement, along with the U.S. Marshals and the FBI, executed a search warrant, and he's facing battery charges, cruelty to children charges, again, kidnapping charges, and several others. Baker has run for several offices in the last 15 years, all unsuccessfully. We are waiting to hear back when he is going to be taken to Cobb County. And of course, as we get more updates on this, we'll be sure to fill you in on what's happening here. Checking in on Facebook. I don't see anybody else. We'll move right along this morning. Politics, everybody's favorite. Democrats and Republicans not able to compromise or come up with solutions per usual. This time it's a big deal. Okay, it's the debt ceiling. Things are getting tense right now on Capitol Hill. The U.S. hit its debt ceiling in January. You probably remember that. Since then, the Treasury Department has just been keeping the nation afloat financially. This is not a permanent thing, what they're doing. Just kind of moving money around to pay a bill here, pay a bill there. So this is not something that's sustainable. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says he has enough support to get his debt limit legislation through the expected House vote this week. McCarthy's bill includes a $1.5 trillion hike to the debt ceiling, but it comes with cuts to domestic spending programs. So we'll let you hear from lawmakers on both sides.
Do have a very small majority, only 5 seats, one of the smallest we've ever had. But I cannot imagine someone in our conference that would want to go along with Biden's reckless spending.
If you go forward as McCarthy wants, what will happen? You will literally see interest rates go up for mortgages, for loans. You're going to see the stock market plummet again.
Now, President Joe Biden says he will only agree to a cut-free proposal, and he blasted McCarthy's bill, saying it would, quote, make it easier for the wealthy to cheat on taxes. Now, McCarthy tweeted that he invites the president to, quote, get serious and join Republicans at the table. So again, that timeline is ticking. Okay, so we will stay on top of that for you, and hopefully they are able to meet with some sort of conclusion on this before that deadline. The other story that we have for you this morning is one that I would want to know about. I figured you guys might want to know about it. Talking about huge sales. It's really bad news for Bed Bath & Beyond. It's the staple go-to for Christmas presents, any old knickknack that you might need. They just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So, in its filing, the company said, quote, "It is appropriate to close and wind down all 475 remaining brick and mortar stores, and that it actually expects to do that by the end of June. So that deadline is really, really soon. Now, if you have coupons, which everybody has a coupon, everybody has that 20% off coupon, the company says they're going to stop accepting them on Wednesday, but that's the same day deep discounts and store closing sales are expected to begin. So you heard it here first. Love me a good sale. Christmas is just around the corner. Not really. It's spring. Michael Glass, good morning to you. That's the last one I saw. Courtney, who doesn't have a Bed Bath & Beyond? It's like the end of an era.
They literally send 20% off coupons like every week,
To every-
if not
yeah.
multiple times a week.
They're almost paying you to come shop there.
No, well, exactly. That might be part of the
Part of
reason.
the
but
problem.
I am I am sad about Bed Bath & Beyond closing,
Yeah.
but I did just get a new bed. I
Oh.
finally upgraded to a king-sized bed.
That's nice.
That's my latest investment, my
Oh my
adult
gosh.
purchase.
Did you get it
and-
from there?
No,
Bed Bath & Beyond?
I did not,
Oh,
but
okay.
I would really like some new pillows and all the
Yeah.
things that go.
Ooh.
And Bed Bath & Beyond's got pillows.
Deep discounts Wednesday.
Listen, deep discounts Wednesday. Something to keep in mind, everybody. All right. It is sad for them, though. All right, let's talk about the weather because we do have some changes on the way this week. Right now, what you're going to notice is some clouds built in, but those will gradually decrease through the day. But the clouds are kind of preventing our temperatures from warming quite as quickly this morning. So you might notice it's a little chilly out there. Definitely need the jacket. I have my long sleeves on today. Good morning, everyone. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi. Thanks so much for spending some time with us this morning. As you stepped out the door this morning, maybe you haven't had to make your way out yet. Just keep in mind, especially if you head out before lunchtime, so within the next couple of hours, you're probably going to need a light jacket because it's fairly chilly out there. Had a cold front move through over the weekend, and now we're left with temperatures like this. Excuse me, 55 degrees right now in the city of Atlanta. Light breeze out there, so especially if you're in the shade or if the clouds are on a little thicker where you live, it's going to feel pretty chilly out there. We're at 49 in Blairsville. These temperatures, by the way, just past 10 a.m. in case you happen to watch this a little later. 55 in Atlanta, 52 in Covington, 53 over in Cobb County. Good morning to you. 52 in Covington and down in Griffin. We had a couple of sprinkles earlier this morning. Those are now out of the way, so now we're just going to wait for the clouds to decrease and give us a lot of sunshine this afternoon with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Overall, it'll be a really comfortable day. Maybe you want to go to Truist Park tonight after, unfortunately, a sweep over the weekend. It was a sad one against the Astros. I almost said Padres. Astros. Now, the Marlins are in town, and hopefully we will take home some wins after a little bit of a defeating weekend. And it'll be a nice night at Truist Park. A little chilly. You might want to bring a jacket with you because by the time the game wraps up, we'll be in the 50s with a light breeze. So I would say that's jacket worthy. Definitely plan to bring one. Probably don't want to wear the shorts and the tank top to the game, but maybe a couple of extra layers, maybe some longer pants as well, because it'll just be a little on the cool side over in Cobb County tonight. Through the overnight hours, we do have another chilly evening ahead of us. So as you step out the door tomorrow morning for another day of work and school, this is what you'll step out to, potentially 30s up in the mountains, but for the most part, mid 40s out there. Enjoy the dry weather today and tomorrow because we do have some changes on the way. So currently the jet stream, that is what ultimately steers our weather systems, and that's going to sink over the southeast the next few days and steer these upper level lows into our area. And there's also going to be at the same time a weather system at the surface riding along the Gulf Coast. So that's going to help provide some moisture to our atmosphere, and these upper level lows are going to take advantage of it. And out ahead of those lows is where you typically get rain. I know that was probably a lot to follow. Just know as we get these essentially waves of energy from these upper level lows to roll through the area, that's going to bring us a chance for rain. And we're going to have rain in the forecast Wednesday all the way through Sunday. So a very unsettled pattern about to set up across the southeast. Here we go as we go into Wednesday. Again, that weather system rolls in along the coast. We have an upper level low, a little disturbance that's going to roll across that. We're going to get these ripples of energy to roll across this weather system ultimately getting steered by our jet stream. So every level of the atmosphere is going to work together to bring us scattered showers on Wednesday and Thursday. So that evening commute Wednesday does look to be a rainy one. That is a first alert. We want to give you an early heads up that Wednesday and Thursday is going to be quite the rainy day. Definitely going to impact your commute at some point. It does look like you have Wednesday night's rain. Thursday might be more so first half of the day, but with these little waves of energy, these little ripples and these lows that roll through in the upper levels, models really struggle figuring them out. They don't do as well with upper level features as they do with surface features. So the timing of that rain is going to be very fluid, really up until the day, but expect rain Wednesday and Thursday. Definitely want to have the umbrella or the raincoat handy. And then as we head into the end of the week, we'll continue to have these little impulses, but Saturday, we'll have showers ahead of a cold front that's going to move through Sunday morning. So finally, we'll get a break on Sunday. It does look like Sunday for the day is dry as that cold front moves through, but leading up to that front, we're just in this really unsettled pattern, and then finally that cold front will come through and essentially sweep everything out and give us a nice second half of the weekend. So again, just have the umbrella handy because we have an unsettled stretch of weather thanks to just this. When the jet stream sets up over the area like that, that just steers weather systems into our area. So it almost is like a conveyor belt. That's what's going to happen. We're just going to get these waves to roll through as if they're on a conveyor belt over the area and bring us anywhere between, we would say, half an inch to an inch of rain, maybe upwards of 2 inches of rain in some spots. Could have some locally heavy amounts as high as 2 inches when it comes to the rainfall, really between Wednesday and Sunday morning, I should say. So today, expect a clearing of skies. There are some clouds out there, a nice little blanket of cloud cover right now. But skies will clear through the day with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. We'll be near 70 tomorrow, but another cold morning. I should say chilly. It's going to be chilly tomorrow morning, but some of us might wake up in the 30s in the mountains tomorrow, so you'll definitely need the jacket as you step out. And as we head into the afternoon, mostly cloudy skies will stick around, so you'll notice extra clouds out there through the afternoon compared to this afternoon with temperatures near 70 degrees. Wednesday and Thursday are first alerts because rain will be fairly likely. It will impact your commute in one way or another, so pack your patience on the roadways the next couple of days. As we go into Friday, it does look like most of the rain will be early. On Saturday, we're going to get a warm-up. Essentially, as we wait for that cold front, the weather system will lift to our north and we'll be under the influence of a warm front. And then behind warm fronts is warm air. So Saturday, we'll be in the mid to upper 70s with a chance for a few showers. And then Sunday, it looks like the showers will mainly be for the morning. So most of your day will be dry. And because it's a cold front, temperatures only in the mid 60s on Sunday. So a very spring-like pattern in the sense that we have an unsettled stretch of weather. Spring is a rainier time of year, but temperature-wise, we're below average for just about every day with the exception of Saturday. Our average high this time of year is 75, and we're clearly below that. So a cooler stretch of weather, an unsettled stretch of weather, raincoat definitely needed, maybe the jacket or the umbrella, something to keep you warm and dry this week. You'll need both of those things. All right, everyone, enjoy the day today. It's going to look nice. We'll see skies clear through the day, a little chilly. So again, have the jacket the first half of the day. And if you head out to Truist Park tonight, you're definitely going to need it as well. As always, thanks so much for spending time with us. Again, don't forget that first alert for Wednesday and Thursday. Rain is going to return by midweek and stick around. Very unsettled stretch of weather ahead of us. Prepare for it. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful Monday, start of the work week, and we'll catch you guys later tonight with all of our team meteorologists that come in later. We'll have Patrick Pete, we'll have Fred Campagna, we'll have Chief Meteorologist Jen Valdez. They will be giving you updates on the forecast all evening long. Make it a great Monday, everyone.